Welcome to the OnTrack Policies and Procedures tool. In order to get set up on the system, you first of all have to register. And in order to register, you need to make sure all the fields are filled in. In this case, we've already inserted all the fields that need to have information. The most critical, of course, is the email address and password, as those will be how you get logged into the system. One last thing before you wrap this up is to make sure at the very bottom box to type in the word agency, which is a spam protector, before you click register. Once you're registered, you'll reach this welcome screen that will also have an introduction. Read this carefully because this has all the information about the system, and then continue on to the menu. Once you are logged in, you reach the account settings area. You'll find that there is only one document available. This one, the provider agency service scope, must be filled out first before any of the other documents are available. In this system, you'll find it will automatically insert your agency name, which I typed in earlier, and there'll be all kinds of fields. You'll notice that some fields have a bunch of underlines and parentheses, as it mentions in the example here. Those areas you have to fill in the information. There are many checkboxes and radio buttons. Radio buttons are only for check one that applies, and whereas checkboxes are check as many as are appropriate. In this case, it's asking for which kind of a entity are we. We're choosing a corporation for organized for profit, but it can be for any of those settings. Of course, check all that apply. Check all the checkbox you want that apply to your service. Some of them you insert information below. An important thing to keep in mind also is that if the wording in the box does not match what your agency is used to, you can always change it. In this case, the provider service agency scope has a section where it requests what counties you operate in, so check all that apply. As we go through, there's more check boxes. Remember, check all the ones that apply, skip the ones that don't. There may be a couple of places where it might ask you for filling in the blank spaces. Remember, if you do not fill those in, they will be removed when you click submit, and then those information will be lost. There are many times in the system where it will ask you for information to fill in the blanks. You can type anywhere in the blanks that you wish. The system will just remove the blanks. When you've finished filling out everything, you may submit, and everything is all set. You will be taken to this page, which gives you a chance to proofread what you've entered. You'll have several options at the top. You can print this page immediately. If you click this option, it will take you to a page that will immediately call up the print dialog box. I will give you a sample. It opens up a brand new window. And there's our print dialog box. And asks you to select a printer and print. When you're done with that, you may close the window and move on to... It also gives you the ability to save as a PDF file. If you click this option to save as a PDF file, it will generate the file right before your eyes with all the information. Then you'll have the option to either save it onto your hard drive, or you can print it from here, or whatever you wish to do. The choice is yours. When you're done, just close the window and you're back into the document. At this point, you can click return to main menu. Any of these menu buttons that you see here also, you'll notice there's these little question marks. If you hover over those, it will give you information about what's going on there. We're going to go ahead and return back to the main menu and find now that all the documents are now open for us. And you'll see all the documents available that we have available for this tool. The other thing to keep in mind is at the very top, the edit button, the print button, and the save button, they will always have a list of all the documents you have edited. So if you don't know if you've edited a document yet, go to those buttons and they will show you what's available. Right now we only have the one document, and so that's all that shows up there. But in there you can edit those documents that you've already created at any time. And if you lose information, you can always just go back here and redo the document again, and it will wipe out the previous version of it and create the document afresh. So if you lose information or erase a paragraph or something and then wish to restore it, you can always go and click these buttons to get you back to those documents. In this case, we're going to go ahead and click on Screening. And here's a document. It's ready to go, which has information that you can enter. The name of the program, for example. Here it says right there, the system will automatically remove the words name of program. So in here on the blank area, you can just type in the name of the program. We can call it the helpful, for example. Days of the week. You can enter what days of the week. Monday through Friday. Times from AM to PM. 8 AM to 5 PM. And just collect whatever options you need. This one asks for the number of hours approximately. We'll just say 15, but you can enter whatever number you want. Again, here's some more. Here's the examples you can use, such as referrals, ways that people come to your organization, referrals. And if you do not fill that information in, it will just be left blank. Name of the program, or helpful program in this case. And once again, we have more of these underlines. Wherever you see those, you want to definitely insert information. And if for some reason you don't need as many of those blank lines, you can just delete what you don't need. But remember, whatever you enter, the underlines will be removed and the parentheses will be removed. It's important that you fill in this information as much as possible. And if you don't need a particular paragraph because your agency doesn't require it, you can just check to delete the item and it will be removed. We have 11 of those items in here. When I click Submit, number 10 will be removed and will be replaced. I'm going to submit the document now. The main menu. Now we can go back and edit. Screening. And there are our paragraphs again, only this time they don't have all the fancy checkbox. It's just strictly the information that was entered earlier. There's our 3 commas. We can either fill that information in at this point or just get rid of the commas. Once we're done, we can submit, and then the information will be updated. Printing, same thing. Choose whichever document we want, select it. It will immediately take us to a new screen that will immediately call up the printer dialog box. We select a printer, choose print, and it will print it immediately. Same thing with save. If you select any of the documents in this to save PDF, they will be automatically generated as a PDF file ready to be printed. When you're done, close the dialog box. Make sure to save it to your computer. Then you're back to the main menu. At any time, you can enter all that information for whichever documents you want. When you're done, at the very bottom, there's a document or design feedback comment evaluation form. We'd like you to please click that, and it will pull up this document, and you'll have a selection of topics. Is it a question, is it feedback, or is it a suggestion? Select which one that's most appropriate to you, and then enter whatever information you like in here. And when you're done, submit it, and we will definitely receive that information and be able to handle it. And it will, of course, bring us back to our main menu. Once we click that button, and we're back to our primary documents. We hope this tutorial has been helpful. Please let us know if there's anything else we can do. Thank you.